Hi, in this video we'll look at a problem called subarray equals sum k. So this is one of the most common interview question being asked and it's a medium level question. Here is how the problem description goes. So you'll be given with an array of positive or negative integers and a target sum or k equal to here. You need to return like how many contiguous subarrays are present inside this array whose sum is equal to 2. So in this example 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 and this 1 plus 1 is also equal to 2. So you need to return true. Now let's take a look at the possible approaches for this problem. The first approach is like most straightforward approach. We need to find all the subarrays of different lengths and then see whether their sum is equal to the target sum or not. So how to find all the subarrays? Like a systematic way is to consider of different lengths and then see what are all the subarrays possible of those lengths. So let's consider length of 1, length of 2, length of 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 7. So for length of 1, each and every possible individual element is a valid candidate like 2, 4, 1, minus 2, 5, 0, 2. And for length of 2 it's going to be 2 comma 4 is 1 and 4 comma 1 is 1 comma minus 2 comma 5 comma 0 and 0 comma 2. So we need to find all such subarrays and calculate the sum. So how many of such subarrays will be there? Here we'll be having 7, here we'll be having 6, here we'll be having like 5, here 4, here 3, here 2, here 1. So we'll be getting a total of 7 into 7 plus 1 by 2. So it's going to be 28. Now what we do after finding all the subarrays is check their sum. Like 2 plus 4 is 6. So this is not equal to 5. Don't consider this. 4 plus 1 is 5. So this is a valid candidate since it is equal to 5. So increment our counter by 1. So this is minus 1. No. This is 3. No. So this is 5. Consider this. This is 2. Don't consider this. So we got two subarrays of length 2 which are having the sum of 5. And if you have a array of length n, then we have to find n into n plus 1 by 2 subarrays, which is more or less equal to n square. So we'll have a total of n square subarrays and we need to find the sum of each and every possible subarray and see whether their sum is equal to 5 or not and increment the counter. And to calculate the sum, I think we can do it in O of one time, so it will not take any extra time. So the only time is to consider all the possible subarrays. So total time complexity of this one is going to be O of n square, and space we are not going to keep any extra space, so it's just a constant extra variable, that's it. So O of 1. Obviously O of n square solution may not work for us, so we have to look for some better approach. So here we'll consider hash map and we'll try to reduce the time complexity. So what I'll do is that I'll maintain three variables called index, total sum and counter. Index will be pointing to my current element where I'm looking at, and total sum is the sum till that index, and counter is like how many times I got the subarrays whose sum is equal to the target sum. And I'll have a map which is holding my total sum and how many times I got that. So let's go over this example. So before even I start my array, I have a sum of total like 0, so I keep it here and I have to keep the same thing here. So I got a sum 0 like once. And if I go to the first index element, and total sum till now is 0 and the current element is 2, so it is 2. I have to keep this sum inside this, so it is 2, and how many times I got? Once. And the total sum minus k, it is 2 minus 5 minus 3. I need to see whether minus 3 exists in my map or not. So it doesn't exist, so just go forward. So next element is 4. So total sum till now is 2 plus 4, it is 6. So I have to keep this here, 6. I got it like once. And total sum 6 minus 5, 1. Whether 1 exists in my map, so it doesn't exist, just go on. So total sum till now is 6 plus 1 is 7. So I have to keep this 7 and I got it once, and total sum minus k, it is 2. Whether 2 exists in my map or not, yeah, it exists. So what that means is that, so where I got 2 here and I got 7 here, that means what are the elements which are in between these two indices, like these two indices, their sum is equal to 5. So we can take a look at here, like 4 plus 1 is 5. So that's why we got this element and found this. So we have to increment our counter by the number of times I got 2. So it is going to be 1. So initially it was 0, now it is 1. Let's go to the next element, 3. It is minus 2, like 7 minus 2, 5. So I have to keep 5 here. And 5 minus 5, it is 0. Whether 0 exists in my map, yeah, it exists. So what that means is that, yeah, so the sum of all the elements starting from the first index till this index, like all 0, 1, 2, 3, will be equaling to 5. We can check this here, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 minus 2, 5. So that means, yeah, we got a hit, we have to increment that by 1. Or like how many times 0 we got, like once, so we'll just increment this. Next element is like 5, this is 5, so it is 10. So I didn't get 10 till now, so I'll just add it here. And 10 minus 5, it is 5. So I got 5, and whether it exists in my map, yeah, it exists, and it occurred for once, so I have to increment by 1. Now next element is 0. 10 plus 0 is 10, and when I'm trying to keep it inside map, so I see that, yeah, it's already there, so I'll just increment this. And 10 minus 5, 5. The 5 exists in my map or not, yeah, and it exists. So that means we have to increment our like count by 1 again. How many times I got 1? So I got only once, so I'll just increment by 1, so it will become 4. Next element is 2. 10 plus 2, it is 12. So I didn't get till 12 till now, so I'll just add it. Now 12 minus 5, it is 7. So whether 7 exists in my map, yeah, it exists, and how many times I got? Once. So I'll just increment this. So this is my answer, like I just need to return 5. So if you take a look at the entire solution, so we are taking extra space of like max, we'll keep like at each and every index, maybe the sum is unique, so we'll keep like n elements. So this will consume of n space, and I have some 3 extra variables which are going to be constant space. So total space complexity is going to be O of n, and if you see, I'm iterating over the entire array only once, so that is O of n. So from O of n squared, we are able to decrease the time complexity to O of n. And if at all at the end of this array we got, let's another element like 3. Now what will happen is, at 7th index we'll get like 12 plus 3, it is 15. So 15 minus 5, it is 10. So now we see that, yeah, whether 10 exists in my map or not, yeah, and we got it, and it is there for 2 times. That means at the end we have to increment this by 2, it is 7. So answer will be 7. Let's write the program for the hash map approach. So I'll take 2 variables called total sum to hold the total sum till now, and my counter, like number of subarrays satisfying my k condition, initially it will be 0. And I will take a map to hold my total sum and the counts till now, hash map, and initially I'll have a sum of 0, so I'll keep that into this, and how many times I got? Once. So I have to go to each and every element inside my array and see or make condition. So initially I need to increment my total sum, add my total sum with the current element, sums of index. Then I need to increment the counter if at all I found an element inside my map with total sum minus k. So I'll do that this way. So counter plus equal to map.get or default total sum minus k. So if it is found, it will give me that count, otherwise it will just return me 0. And at the end I need to add the current element, the current sum into the map. So map.put total sum map.get or default total sum. If it is not found, just return with 0 plus 1 and then just return the counter. Let's try to run the program. Yeah, you can find the code in the description below, like for both the approaches, HashMap as well as the naive approach. Thank you for watching this video. If this was helpful to you, please do like it. If you would like to watch more such videos, subscribe to my channel Layman Coding. If you have any comments, please write them here. Thank you.